Hey everybody, it's Rob here. We finally have some new and exciting Season 5 news, and the hype is slowly building now. There's an entire new blog post going in depth about some of the new rework uniques here. You can see the Harlequin Crest here. This is the new one. Finally, 20% cooldown reduction, not even masterwork, as well as a bunch of other changes to uniques and to progression. Some amazing artwork. They also have a brand new trailer and they talk more about the uniques and rewards. So let's get into it. First of all, I want to show you the introduction here of this trailer because it is amazing. Let's go.
We've been saying this whole time that hell is coming. Now
hell is coming back.
Hell is here.
Something that's always present in a Diablo title, and we wanted to make sure that for Diablo 4, returning to Hell was a special moment. We referenced the endgame cinematic with Prava and Inarius taking the fight to Hell at the end of the game. We really wanted to capture that experience, that sensation of battling throngs of demons in Hell.
So the theme is thick here, and we have a bunch of new rewards. They basically reworked the entire thing in terms of how the rewards works and also how long the waves are. So all the details here, I'm going to link this below, the trailer as well as the blog post. But basically they significantly increased the density in all of this Realm of Hatred. The waves, instead of 90 seconds, now last only 60 seconds, so way faster. And the burning ether has basically been multiplied by 2. Like, this is like the base drop rate now. Instead of 1, you always get 2 burning ethers. And your pets, like the kitty, the dogs that you have, they will automatically pick up all this ether. The rewards of the chest here has been significantly reduced, and I think the drop chance of the compasses here has been increased. So these are amazing changes. You can craft them at the colors with sigil power and forgotten souls. So you don't even have to find them in the Helltide anymore. Even though like chests of mystery, chest of steel and slaying doomslayers in Helltide are guaranteed to drop them. 75% chance to drop from whisper caches as well. So accessing this new infernal system will not be an issue anymore. And they will also drop in endgame activities such as nightmare dungeons and the pits. And I think, like, frankly, it's gonna be a very good way in the end game to get greater affix items, because keep in mind this like 60 ether chest is basically a guarantee to give you a greater affix, minimum 1. So if you can just keep farming this, like let's say you are Barb, you really want a good 200 mace, you just like keep farming this chest, and at some point, I mean, you will get like at least 1 greater affix mace, and that's already insanely good, and you might have a chance to get even multiple greater affix, right? So it's gonna be pretty amazing to see. And yeah, then you still have these scrolls, like just as on the PTR, you also have a good drop chance, and you can upgrade your keys to even further. You can also like then have the bosses here, the 5 different ones and stuff. And the burning ether with the total amount scaling per world here, so that's also amazing. We have new 50 Hellishes unique and legendary items, and they talk about this in the trailer. Let's just watch the reward section here. There is unique and legendary info as well.
Defeating the Fell Council, the spoils of hell will spawn, and then you consume your burning ether and opening those chests. Now, the trick is, when you are playing through these waves, that's your opportunity to earn as much ether as you can.
Yeah.
Different events are going to spawn all throughout the waves, around the periphery of the arena, and it's your job to try and defeat as many of those events.
Look, the density is really up.
And gather up all the ether.
Like, you see the density here? There are a lot of monsters now.
Try and defeat as many of those events as possible to try and gather up all the ether you can.
They weren't lying.
Really skilled players are going to be able to really maximize that ether so they get the biggest payout possible at the end.
If this is like all, if this is all greater affix loot,
that ether so they get
like, look how much that is.
Payout possible.
And these are all, as far as I understand it, these are all supposed to have 1 greater affix minimum. They can have 2, they can have 3 as well.
At the end, after defeating the Fell Council.
So your new uniques.
So with this burning ether, you'll be able to get new uniques, you'll be able to get new
So this is the Crown of Lucian that you may have already seen. I'm gonna like open
legendaries, you'll be able to get rare materials, things you might have scoured.
The Shard of Viranthiel, the Crown of Lucian, like these are all insanely strong, of course. We will see how they rebalance them, but they also have this like hell theme that he's talking about now.
Whole of Sanctuary for in previous.
So this is how they look like. So this is just a couple of them. It's the Crown of Lucian. This is how it used to look on PTR. We don't have the full notes. By the way, the patch notes will be up on Thursday. It's also confirmed in this blog post. We have the Shard of Viranthiel, the Lockrest Talisman, and well, apparently also some reworks to the Mythic unique. So the Harlequin's Crest is gonna get a rework. Like, this is the current version. Harlequin's Crest, this is the current version, and it only has like a very low cooldown and stuff. And the new version basically looks like they have in this blog post like this. 1,850 maximum life, 18 maximum resource. So they kind of took away the resource generation, but they gave it max resource, which is scaling like crazy with Ramalaldis, for example, on the Barb or other classes. And then 2,500 armor. And man, I can't believe it. 20% cooldown. If you're masterworking this, and I'm not sure if this is like, if I'm understanding this right, but you masterwork this, it gets doubled. If you triple masterwork it, you will have 40% cooldown. I don't even believe it yet, man, but like, this is just so insane. Like, I'm not sure. Let me know in the comments what you think. You think this thing is gonna get 40% cooldown if you get a greater affix? I mean, it's gonna be more. Greater affix plus triple masterwork. This is just baseline. I mean, that's gonna be insane. Like, they showcase this further below here in the blog post. Like, they have this like new fancy animation on the floor now. And yeah, here is the full picture that we already opened. So this is nuts, and basically the entire theme of them is reworked as well.
Get rare materials, things you might have scoured the whole of Sanctuary for in previous seasons or in the base game, but now we offer it to you here, down in the depths of hell.
A lot of these new uniques and legendaries really build on top of this idea that they've been forged in hell. And so they're going to have unique looks that you can then make into cosmetics to apply wherever you like.
Look at that
They can also have unique VFX and sound effects to really create the sense that they were forged in hell. One particular one that I enjoy using a lot are boots. Boots, you say? Well, these boots not only have been forged in hell. Whenever you use a power with a cooldown, they shoot out a ring of fire that hits everyone around you. That's just one sample of the type.
This is this one, and probably they have reworked this even further, right? This is how they look. It's the, let me go full screen, it's the Rakhanov boots, Rakhanov's Wake. It wasn't so powerful in the PTR, but they have said they reworked them, so let's see.
Types of powers we're exploring.
So death in the Infernal Hordes is quite a big deal.
So what happens
returning to the realm of hatred where Mephisto was born? Like, this has to be a big deal.
In the Infernal Hordes, it's a lot like Nightmare Dungeons. You only get a fixed number of revives in order to be able to get to the end of your run.
Change that.
So at lower difficulties,
it was like this on the PTR actually.
Infernal Hordes, you'll get a number of revives shared between.
But there was like a big group advantage. But yeah, let's check the rest of this blog post. So yeah, the majority rework, and they said here at the bottom of the blog post, my friends, that we will get full patch notes as far as I understood it. Maybe they edited this. I just saw something about the full patch notes. Like, we don't know. Like, I think that we're gonna have full patch notes on Thursday, guys. Let me know if you have any information on that. But it looks insane with the rewards, man. I'm really hyped. They also talk a bit about the progression here. So when you get into this like hatred realm and stuff, and when you get into the Eternal Quest line, and they basically have this flow chart here, I guess. So World Tier 1 and World Tier 2, you start off, you start like this quest. We already did this quest line on the PTR. Probably have a video here on the YouTube channel next days, so you can be well prepared of this. And you unlock the season progression and earn rewards. You enter World Tier 3, and in World Tier 3, you can begin the Eyes of the Enemy questline, progress the questline, and then you unlock the Infernal Hordes. You can earn reputations towards seasonal rewards, continue season progression, +1 Resplendent Spark as well at the end again. So they're keeping this kind of like, you know, Iron Wolf theme, which basically wasn't a seasonal theme, it was just like on top of the Loot Reborn stuff. So there's gonna be still some sort of like extra progression reward on which at the end of it you will get a Resplendent Spark that will allow to craft an Uber Unique and stuff. So that's pretty insane. And this quest is on the Eternal Realm as well, my friends. But yeah, again, you can read the entire thing here in the description and stuff. So it's going to be the storyline, and you'll get some amazing rewards. There's updates to Helltides, legendary drop rates, and more. This seems to be new information. In Helltide, Baneful Hearts drop with increased abundance across chest, world boss are now guaranteed to drop from Hell-Tide commanders. The cost to fight the Blood Maiden in World Tier 1 has been decreased, and I think it's like now only requires 2 Baneful Hearts, because there was a lot of feedback on the PTR. Tormented Gifts now cost 75 cinders. It is also down from 100. You know, in World Tier 1 and 2, you open these chests, they usually cost 100. And now they're down to 75. Unique items. Every unique in the game has been updated. And I want to emphasize here, every unique item, generic, class-specific, and also it looks like mythic uniques, will be fully updated. Oh, and here it says it with the theme. To see all the updates, check the Diablo 4 patch notes for Season 4. So it looks like they will have all the changes to all the uniques and mythic uniques in the patch notes at 10 a.m. PDT. I think this is even before the campfire chat. The campfire chat, this is in 2 days from now. And the campfire chat, I think, is an hour later, which would be like early evening EU time or, well, 10 a.m. PDT, which is like plus 9 hours for me here in Germany, Europe, so it would be 7 p.m. For us here in Europe, German time. But yeah, big updates, man. Uniques can't be tempered, and they added like these like temper values here. And I mean, like I'm just looking at this, like this item just looks insane to me, man. It's gonna have 40% cooldown, like. It's gonna be completely busted, man. I don't know what to say. Like, this is insane. Legendary drop chance are increased past level 100 when playing in Hell-Tide, Nightmare Dungeon, and Infernal Hordes. So they kept buffing the legendary drop rate as well. We have experience gain. Additional base experience gain when killing monsters at high levels has been increased from 10 to 30 higher levels, and you're improving your experience gains with Strive and Triumph, man. Let's go. This is insane. So it seems to be the base XP, but not the multiplier. And it is not going to be uncapped, but it's going to be plus 30 levels. This is mostly to don't make like boosting completely out of hands, right? But like, yeah, it goes like basically from having capped at 10 levels monster to character level difference. Now it's 30 levels monster to character difference. So you're going to get significantly more XP as baseline and still the 1.15 multiplier here. Enchanting no longer cost Angelbrath. Big W for the game. Crowd control effects have been reduced even further. Season Realm for those who thrill at an increased challenge. Profane Mind Cages return and stack up to 3 times, which allows you to fight enemies up to 30 levels above in the Hell-Tide as well. That's amazing. And then we have rewards here from the Season Journey. Scroll of Amnesia, Season of the Infernal Hordes Battle Pass begins on August 6, 10 a.m. 90 tiers, 28 free, 62 premium tiers. Let's see some of the rewards here. Defeating a monster, okay, you don't see rewards. But like you're probably going to get, last time we got the Whirlwind stuff, for example. We have the Smoldering Ashes again. Boost the chance to receive legendary items from Spoils of Hell chest. Yo, that's insane. So you can like even juice the eternal... The Infernal Hordes further with extra legendary nodes and extra legendary multipliers here. Abyssal Scroll is also a bit increased, so you can run higher tiers. And then, yeah, we also have new transmogs. Like, look at that transmog, man. Oh, man, I need it. Fuck, I hope this is in part of the Season Journey and not only pay to get it. We will see. But, dude, my buff is gonna look like a true warrior from hell. That's going to be amazing. Okay, and that's pretty much the blog post, guys. Again, we will have much more updates in just 2 days. August 1st, we have the entire patch notes 1 hour before the live stream goes live, the developer live stream goes live. And then we have the entire developer live stream here with Marcus Kretz, Adam Fletcher, and member of the development team. Man, this is going to be amazing. I can't wait, dude. Like, Shako is in the house, my friends. Like... Dude, they made this so insane. I still can't believe it, man. But yeah, what do you think about the update, guys? Like, slowly the hype is building, especially reassuring that we are getting mythic unique reworks as well. All uniques are reworked. Also, that we are pretty much getting another progression or reward scheme next to the Infernal Hordes as a seasonal theme. So similar to the Iron Wolves, there will be some juicy rewards where you will get Resplendent Spark and probably all kinds of other juicy stuff. I hope you enjoyed, my friends, and I will be streaming the entire developer live stream and reacting to it here on YouTube and on Twitch. So check me out, and on Thursday we go. GG.